Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm, thinking right out here in my lab, where I do what I do for you. I got a life lesson. That's what I give you. This is gonna be a good one. It's about answering the call. Waking up is answering God's call. What you mean? When you have your life change experience, when that's God calling you and you answer, that's waking up. That's spiritual enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. Let's talk about it. Let me give you my version of what I call God's calling you is your wake up call when you answer. All right, let's go. Rightisms. 25 rules live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life, movement to a spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? Well, when I'm through, that's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my God be true. All right, right thinkers. P Funk philosophy says, waking up come spiritual enlightenment is answering God's call. Then you ask the question, when God calls you, do you answer? I never forget, my mom said me a few years ago, I'm glad you answered. So I got my call, aka, or I woke up, my wake up call. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I got my call again, and I have been teaching ever since. That woke me up to what I think I should be doing, what I think I should be doing in life, teaching others how to better their lives. Okay, that's a big step, but yeah, I'm willing to take it on. Let's go. And I'm growing daily in followers and subscribers. So thank you for those who tune in. But my job is to get those all I could to what know themselves, to get their own wake up call within themselves and answer it for themselves. Everybody is different. You got your own calling. Once you figure it out, that's waking up. So when God speaks to you, it is the call that you deal with. You deal with it and you answering it. You obligating yourself to do certain things is you answering it. I got my call at 2010. I'm still on the call. I'm still on the job. Okay. And I answered my calling from my higher self, aka God. I answer to God, not man. I don't give a damn. The highest man I know is in the grave. I talk to him every day. That's my God concept. But that's being, for me, a right thinker. Philosophy, master. Mastering what and who you are gives you the right to help others become who they want to be. That's why I do what I do for you. And if you believe in God, it's not good, it's not God's calling. Knowing thyself is answering God's calling. Believing in God, that's just you. But when you know God, oh, you know He called. Okay, why? You answered. That's the idea of what I said. To ascend, to wake up, to answer the call from God. When every day, yeah, every day he on the line. Yeah, I got direct line. And for those who tune in to get my life lessons, they'll be direct line too. Once they figure it out for themselves, they'll know how to do it. That's the goal. So your calling is when you realize what you was born to do or what you come into this world to do with your life. Some of us think it's sport. Some of us think it's teaching. That's why I fought it right there. Teaching. I've been teaching since I can remember. So why stop now? I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing. So that's my calling. I'm just answering the call. Moving on. And when you realize that, you just woke up. All right. And I have always been a thinker, just wasn't the right thinker, and a teacher. Okay, all my life. And I learned. And what I learned, I live by. And then once I perfect it, I teach it to others. I've been doing that all my life. So to change the process don't change. But what I'm teaching is change. Yeah, what to do right now. Before I taught how to sell drugs and do other nonsense. Now I'm teaching right. Nobody wants to learn. Moving on. But we always give a what? Unique talent. God gives every individual his or her own unique talent that all you got to do is tap into it, cultivate it, and use it to prosper thereby. I ain't got a problem with that. You use your skill God gave you to benefit in life. That's the good thing. But not only do you have what we all have given unique talent that only you have, and you knowing that is what answering the call. You cultivating your talent. Singers, actors, athletes, everybody got a calling. They answered it, and now they receiving the profits, receiving the benefits and the prosperous profits that come with that. I ain't got a problem with that. Knowing thyself, that's you answering the call. Is you answering the call? See, from what? Your higher self, which you know to be God. Do you know that? God gave you something. We all got something. All you got to do is figure out what your something is. We all are born with a purpose, aka something in life to fulfill. Once we figure that out, that's called knowing thyself, and that's what you're going to do. Why? That's what you come here to do. And that means to know you, by all means, have at it. I'm what I call a truth teller. What the hell? Okay? As a teacher, I got to tell the truth. So I tell the truth as teaching. Truth, aka I dispense with knowledge of self. Okay, aka I try to help you wake up. Try to get you to wake up for yourself with the little aid and assistance I give you with the instructions. So, but when you personally, yourself, answer your call for yourself, you just became what? Spiritually enlightened or spiritually awakened, whatever you call it, anointed, Christhood, Haruhood. Call it what you want. But when you have it, you got the right to do just that. Call it what you want. All right? But get it. So when you reach Nihas, enlightenment, okay, that's the highest spiritual knowledge that you can obtain as a human being. That's truly waking up. But now, once you woke, what you gonna do when you woke? Live right. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's what I waking up to your higher self, aka answering your call, doing what you think is best for you, is your birthright in life. That's your calling. That's what you come here to do. Know yourself. Be yourself. And if you don't do neither one of them, you gonna come back here again because you didn't get it right. So, spiritual enlightenment is when you answering your own spiritual calling from God. You realizing, yeah, we are one. And I'm giving you talents that all you have to do is exercise them, cultivate them, work on them, and manifest them. And you will be rewarded. Sometimes financially, biggest millions of dollars. I know a kid make $100 million boxing. I ain't mad at that. She else, okay? So my calling was for me, what, to know myself first and practice and learn and master spiritual truth that now I get to teach others. Who knew? I was just doing it to benefit myself, to better myself, to know who I am. Okay, well, maybe somebody else can use this information. So that's why I do what I do for you. When you're getting, or you answer your wake-up call, it comes at different times for all of us at a certain point in time in our life. But when it comes, you got to recognize it and answer the call. When the phone rings, it's your phone. Don't worry about somebody else answering your phone. I just saw a thing that said, well, don't use somebody else's map to find yourself. I agree with that 100%. Okay? What worked for me may not work for you. But when you give universal information, now you can take it and do what you want to do. That's what I give you. Esoteric universal information. I call it right thinking philosophy. And it will help you to what? Be able to answer your call in life with what? Self-knowledge. That's the answer. That's the key. I told you the cure to all your ills is self-knowledge. Self-mastery, you got no illnesses. Why? You perfected yourself. You didn't cleanse yourself. Okay? Knowledge. When you know yourself, you obtain what? Self-knowledge. And when he called you, because you have knowledge of yourself, you know how to answer. That's the beauty part of that. That's the best part about it. Why? You ready to answer the call when it comes. And it's going to come. God got your number. You just gotta know when he called. Don't worry about, that number ain't familiar. A lot of us, they ain't never answer. Or they got a new thing now, potential scam or likely scam, whatever it is. So you don't answer them calls. I heard somebody say, don't ignore them calls. I don't give a damn what you say. If it ain't giving me no name identification, I ain't answering. Moving on. That's just me. If he calling that number, he got the wrong number. Why? He ain't got my number. Moving on. Excuse me. But again, with knowledge of self, you had that problem. So, in life, when you're ignorant, and I was, he probably was calling me then. I ain't heard a word. I told my pastor, he been serving the Lord since he was 15 years old. He got his calling. Man, at 15 years old, I didn't hear nothing but my mother and father calling me to come in for my curfew time. So I wasn't hearing God at all. I wasn't locked into that. So again, he probably called me a few times. I wasn't paying attention. All right. And I was ignorant. And I couldn't hear the call. I could hear my mother's call. Now I could hear God's call. At night I hear him call. And Lord, I hear it call. She said, that's cosmic stuff. Sorry about that. You got to tripping now. But to get the idea of God is in the mind. It's the temple right here. God dwells in the temple not made with human hands. That means he's in the mind and he's in your heart. You put them together, you got God. I'm going to tell you that. Heart, mind, coherence. That's right. All right. But again, like I said, when I was young, I was ignorant. Well, I didn't hear nothing. I was busy being ignorant. I couldn't hear the call. All right. But once I picked up the phone, 2010, once I answered the call, it's been on ever since. Okay? And I got enlightened. Well, I already got enlightened, but when I got the call to let me know that, yeah, you do what you're doing, keep doing it, full steam ahead ever since. Okay? And I was able to hear the call. And now I'm living what the call told me to do. Teach those, get to God. Teach them how to get to God. Thank you. I'm on my grind. If you start practicing, a.k.a. serving God by practicing right thing philosophy, I ain't telling you to go to church. I ain't telling you to pick up no damn Bible. I ain't telling you nothing religious. I'm telling you how to live right. That's all you need to do. If you want to practice a religion, that's on you. I fellowship, again, with Christians. But it don't stop you from doing nothing you're doing. All right? For me personally. But trust me, when you practice what you learn, you putting yourself in position to what? Hear God on a regular basis. Man, God's like this now. I got no friends. Why? I'm close to God. Nobody want to be bothered with me. Oh, you think you holding it out, whatever, but I ain't got a problem with that. Moving on, shit. But when you living right, for some reason, I got a pastor. That brother is the most God-fearing man I know. He got no friends. Why not? Oh, nobody want to be around you when you're serving the Lord the right way. I'm starting to recognize that. When you answer God's call, you on a whole nother wavelength. You doing it on a whole nother level. And a lot of people I see don't understand that. God don't make house calls to ignorant people. People who are ignorant. God don't bless mess. I didn't know God when I was running. I believed it, but he wasn't doing nothing for me until what? All the game was gone, the drugs gone, the people gone. I'm in that cell. Now I hear him. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Oh, the music died out? Oh, you hear him good then. Excuse me. And yeah, that's what most of us hear when all the music and all this noise is. Now I meditate every day to hear him, and I communicate with him on a daily basis. So I'm where I need to be. All right, but he only talk, and talk to those who hear him, and those who walk the right way in His glory, in His mercy, who He's gonna bless. If you living right, He got your back. I don't care if you call yourself a Muslim, Christian, or Jew. If you living right, God got you. So what? God don't care either what you call yourself, as long as what you do. Moving on. That's what I'm saying. It ain't in what you call yourself. It's in what you do. So moving on. A good Christian, a good Christian. A good Jew, a good Jew. Moving on. That's how God view you. So to wrap it up. Appreciate you tuning in. This didn't take too long. Again, my pastor said it don't take long to tell the truth. And if you ain't answering to your higher self, you still got some work to do on you. I call myself the spiritual alarm clock. I'm trying to wake you up spiritually. I'm trying to wake you up with knowledge of self, spiritual knowledge, give you spiritual information that you can use and manifest for yourself. I'm trying to wake you up to what? Yourself. Your true self, your higher self, your supreme self, whoever. But get conquering your ego self. If your ego is calling your shots, you got problems. Moving on. So, again, if you're living right, then you will be blessed. Accordingly, no religion necessary. None of that means nothing. Living right, you just live. You ain't got to claim to be a Christian to live right. You ain't got to claim to be religious to live right. I don't, and I do get blessed. Why? Because I live right. I know that. I can speak from experience with that. Moving on. I ain't tell you to go join no religious group. No. I'm telling you to live right. If God is spiritual and He recognizes spiritual deeds, meaning stuff that's done in the what? Proper manner. Intentions are pure from the heart. That's God's will. Okay? God recognizes that. Anything other than that is not recognized. If your intentions aren't pure, your deeds ain't worthy, don't even worry about praying to Him. Oh God. No, well, you got some work to do. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. He don't give a damn because you're a Christian. If you're in need of a blessing and you ain't living right, it means nothing to Him. Just say token, if you're living right, you need. He don't give a damn if you're Jew or Muslim. You're going to get what you deserve. That's the difference. You ain't getting it because you are Muslim or Jew or what you claim. No, it's what you do. If you're doing the right thing, He'll bless you too. Now, moving on. That's why I say I don't need to profess no religion. Why? That ain't what I'm getting blessed for. I'm blessed for right living. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Moving on. And again, God recognizes good deeds that's done from the heart. All right? Truth and knowledge is the way to wake up to what? Your higher self. Because that's what God represents. Spam call. Okay? But again, when you are honest and truthful with yourself and you live that, God recognizes that. Moving on. That's the difference between those, claiming to be so blessed, claiming that God's so good. You can stop the claiming and hooping and hollering. Just accept the blessings and keep your mouth shut and live right. Other than that, you're just wasting everybody else's time. Moving on. Closing out, I appreciate you tuning in. All right thinkers, especially right thinkers, need to be ready for what? Your own wake-up call from what? From your higher self. If you're living right, you're going to get the call. You're going to get the call. Trust me on that. So if you're at home waiting for God to call, don't get up off your rusty dust and do something. Why? He'll make His presence known when you show Him you ready for Him. That's why. And all that praying and nothing, no. Put the work in. That's how it's done. That's what He recognizes. I got to go. Right thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I've never none of my right thinkers who start to wake up and answering God's call have passed away. I'll be back.